Avy, great to see you.
Nice to see you, Michael.
You've grown Cresset as a firm. So much has happened. Would love to just hear the evolution and background of Cresset and where you are today.
Cresset started out with Eric Becker and myself, two entrepreneurs and private equity executives who felt that we needed to do something different than the way we were managing our own family offices. We spent a year doing research. We realized that culture was everything, so we went off site and built our culture plan. But then we came up with a strategy really that had four pillars. The first would be macroeconomic trends, manager selection, all of the things around research. Second was private markets. We wanted to make sure that we had the absolute top expertise in the private markets. And the third was making sure that we had unquestionable, complete family office services. Everything from family governance and education, estate planning, tax preparation, risk management, all the way through paying bills, outsourced CFO services, and anything that a family office would have. The other thing that's happened is just scale has become critical because you can't really go to all these managers that you want to own their interests in their funds and ask for things if you're only investing 10 million here and 15 million there. But when you're writing checks for 150, 200 million dollars, you kind of play the role of a large sovereign wealth fund or a large endowment. And that was critical to us to be able to create that scale.
It's almost as if the wealth channel is kind of a new institutional LP when it's at size and scale. How much has private markets been so critical in the growth path that Cresset's been on?
We wanted the scale of being able to have large family offices, and for that matter, other RIAs invest alongside us in the private investments that we did. But we found that given the size of the Cresset brand, it wasn't going to work for other RIAs. Family offices didn't care so much, but other RIAs did. So we decided to rename the direct asset management business as Peakline. That's about $4.1 billion of assets today, about 50-50 Cresset Wealth clients and external clients, so that could grow on its own.
How do you think technology can help make your job easier as advisors to clients and helping them figure out how and where they should invest in private markets?
Well, the biggest issue in our industry today is there isn't one single killer app that goes across everything. There's not one system. So what iCapital is doing is trying to take the private markets piece and not only making that seamless, but integrate it with everything else. So that is a big step forward.
What do you think is the next evolution in education that helps end clients and advisors understand that?
One of the great things about iCapital is they are focused on educating advisors about the private markets. Then it's the onboarding process. Then it's the reporting process. Then it's the constantly having a portal with access so clients can keep seeing and advisors can keep showing clients what is available. And then, from a diligence perspective, being able to have that information available, being able to have documentation available, so clients can go back and look and advisors can go back and look. Well, what did I think? How's it doing?
What excites you most about the future of private markets?
Well, if you look at the history of private markets, we are just now at the point of inflection for individuals and families. Now, the large single-family offices, to be clear, about a 45% allocation to private markets, so they're almost there. But if you look at ultra-high net worth investors, you're talking about going from less than 4 trillion to 12 trillion over the next decade. That's an enormous opportunity.
I love that. That's a great way to end this, and I think such great advice.
Michael, thank you. It's always great to see you.
Likewise.